Oh, good, good, good. See how the audio sounds. Sorry, I started a little bit early. I just want to make sure the audio sounds good. Yeah, sounds like you guys can hear it for now. Check the YouTube chat going on here. Let's go in for everyone. I'm live. Time to set sail. If you're wondering why we're not doing VR chat, I figured with VR chat and the way it is, it'd probably be better to probably do regular individual videos so I can edit and do that stuff like other YouTubers and Twitch people do. Woo, that's loud. Seems like you can hear it just fine now. I can still hear my voice. So, my name is Brundonx. Welcome to Abandoned Ship. I just got this game. I figured, why not? Let's give it a try. I've had it on my wish list for a while, and I wouldn't mind playing it. I want to save my scary games for a bit later, but for now, let's go with the Abandoned Ship. And it could be even a fun series. You never know. Let's see here. I'm gonna share this with a friend real quick before we get started, because although I did start a little early, and this is just mainly just get some tests done real quick, and then we can play, and allows you guys to catch up in case you're running late. I'll bug Erica and I'll send her another link for no reason, even though she's on Discord. Well, let's pop you down. Get the chat thing going. Okay. Okay, let's do a new game, I guess. We'll figure out what this game's about. I don't know nothing. I bought at the last second because I kind of made a last decision not to do VR chat. And the reason I did that was, as I said before, it's better to edit it in single videos than it would be to live stream. Plus, I don't got no plan down for it, so I'll just do it off screen for now and just have some fun with it and try to see if I can talk to people and see what the game's about first before I jump into it, because I know with abandoned stuff that's going around, I don't know what to expect. But anyway, my name's Brundonx. Welcome to Abandoned Ship. Subscribe to the bell icon so you can be notified. Thumbs up, thumbs down helps me out either way. So let's get this started. Main campaign, I guess. Escape the clutches of the cult of a hunter, foil their attempts to world domination. The main campaign features the full tutorial for those playing Abandoned Ship for the first time. Performs autosaves as you play to find the captain's logs. Okay. You got free play. Pirate King. Free play, but it's entirely unlocked world ready to be. Occult campaign, haunted seas, combat. Okay. I don't know. I don't got like a clever name in mind. Let's go with the moon. Go the moon. The Moonians. Anyway, it's supposed to represent a friend of mine, the moon, and the shadows represents kind of darkness, I guess, evilness that kind of my channel represents, I guess. So you got moon and you got mine. So how about we just go Brundonx? We'll keep it simple. The moon and Brundonx crew. Because if I can name the crew, I'm gonna name the crew after you guys. We'll go no more difficulties so we can figure out this. What's this? Iron Captain mode means you will not be allowed to create manual saves while your progress is auto-saved. You cannot resume from a captain's log save. Okay. Player generated names. By signing up to abandon the ship, the newsletter, you can have your name added to the game. If you tick the box, then all players generated names from will spawn into the game. So is it saying like since like I have Ken on there, is Ken's name gonna pop in here? That'd be funny. Ooh, it was Erica too, probably. World Seed. Oh yeah, World Seed. Ooh, so it's like a generated world, so it's quite different every time. Let's go for it. A wild chorus, the birth of a monster. In that moment, the final stand is cut. A burst of charity and the horror of your recent existence dawns upon you. Escape is all you can think of. Just Cthulhu. The tentacles fray wildly in the water. People drop to their knees, some through fear, others with adultion? Huh? I'm not sure what that word means. I'm sure if I said it right, I would get it, but their god is manifested, or manifest. You watch from your position of privileged on a private balcony. You notice your two bodyguards are distracted and erupted. Strike them down. What else is like options? Intently grabbing something, you smash it down on the head of the first guard, smacking surprise brothers on the second before he too is down. If you are unsure whether they are dead or unconscious, you feel a drop from your finger. You look down an improvised weapon, a small idle feather. So you move fast, and the cells offer the safest route. Flee. Strut into prison with fixed authority. No matter the place is underground and are know their moment of triumph. Escape alone would be futile. You grab the key and from the guard's room and approach prisoners. Who will you unlock first? Let's see. I don't know what these abilities are, what helps out in general sense. Oh. This is for navigation. Reload. Repair. Surgeon. This guy. Okay, navigation, guy who you shoot and reload, and then we got guy who can heal. You and your new companions surge through the A labyrinth passage. Finally, a door light seeps in through the cracks in the frame. Ew. Whew. And already this is getting interesting. You close your eyes for a moment as the sea breeze brushes your face. Looking down at the winding path ahead, you see what you had hoped for, a ship at anchor. It was likely stolen and repurposed by the cult. Time to put it to use. Go, 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 go! Go, go, go! Go, my minions! You're good at navigating, so go. A dozen of furious cultists charge the jettery as you pull away, a high priest at their head. His scream reaches your ears and drips with scorn. Heed me, betrayer. Our Father knows and sees you, always. You will never escape this embrace. As he speaks, the cultists disperse, no doubt to begin their pursuit. They'll be sending ships after us. Let's get out of here. The coral fortifications open fire on the ship at its leave the jittery. Mortar shells incoming. Whoa! Reduced a crew member to 0 health. When this happens, they become incapacitated, gain a negative physical trait. It's okay. Go, go. The bridge has been damaged. Oh, down here. During combat in the battle, right screen, selections, selection of health. Okay. I'm the star guy. At least I think I'd be on. Ken's piloting the ship. We'll call the guy who's navigating is Ken. We'll call the medic person probably Ted. It's not over yet. Take cover. We've been hit by weapons that cause hull cracking. These splitter the deck and make the ship take on water. There is a water gauge above the hull health. Oh, I see it. If this reaches the top, the ship will sink. Oh boy, things are getting intense. This will warn you when the water gauge reaches critical levels. Okay. Go, go, go! Oh, okay. Nearly out of range. One more barrage incoming. We've been struck by weapons that with flaming ammunition, and fire has broken out. Fire damages sections and injures crew. They will spawn with less crew to extinguish them. Man, this is gonna be like a major management system. Stay alert, men. Oh, leave combat. You gotta move the chat real quick, because it's in my way. Let's pop you, it's gonna be hard again. Let's put it right here. The center. Exploration mode. This mode, you move your ship by clicking on area if you prefer to. Okay, so I can do this. Okay. Ooh, style. I kind of like the style. It's really weird for the Fog of War. You can see the whole map by clicking. Oh, this. Ooh. This is the map of the immediate area. The surrounding frame marks the limits of your exploration. Beyond them lies treacherous seas, far too dangerous for a captain to travel or to return from. Reach new areas by navigating through well-mapped safe passages known as gates. You must now escape through the gate currently highlighted. Okay. What's that? Cool. A little bit of hidden items here. The gate is locked. Gates can be opened by completing a set number of events. There is an event. Okay. What's going on? Patrolling cult ship has stumbled upon us. Man the guns. We owe them no mercy. This ought to be good. Remember the lessons you have learned so far. Give them no mercy! Oh, right click. Go, go, go! Woo! Fire! Shoot right here. That's the right button. Oh, there you go. Aim for the captain. Oh, I missed him. Oh, I was trying to hit the guy. Heal him up. Ooh, repair that. This is gonna be a tough fight. Is there anything else we can do? It's like we can move or do nothing. We just gotta shoot. Repair. Okay, we got him distracted. Repair this ship some more. The sick bay's been damaged for him. Repair. Good thing because it does an auto shoot. Empty the water. This one guy is doing all the work. Once you dismiss the message, you can issue orders while the game is paused. Each crew has a specialty. A crew assigned to their specialty role will confer bonuses. Okay. If you hover over the cursor. Okay. Let's move in closer. Going in closer. There we go. Moving in closer, the ship's moving. It's a mortar team. Fire! They're going down. Slam them. Brace for impact. Brace for impact. We're going in. Ooh. Test impact causes one of the crew to be knocked off. Push them off. On guard! Go get him! Woo! Grab what you can and be quick about it. Cool. I guess we have to do combat. Cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, look at the map size. Wow. That's huge. Achievement unlocked. I can see clearly now. You announce to the crew that you need to take stock and are not to be disturbed. In the captain's cabin, you find some clean clothes, most likely to the poor previous occupant before the cult had their way with the ship. It feels good finally to be out of your I guess, you know, area or whatever it is, or all the ceremonial robes. You stow them neatly away, knowing they may yet have their use. I can rename my character. Yay! Oh, cool. Oh, so this is the captain, huh? Let's go with Captain Ken. Or, Captain Ken. Let's go with Ken. Gender male, age, yep. You emerge onto the deck, crew snap to attention. We may have escaped, you begin, but we are not safe. We must make port and go to the separate ways. Okay. Still loved and always in his thoughts. You were the first, but he knew something within you had changed. Thus you were, well, something, becoming a symbolic icon with no real power. You didn't care. Something in you was gaining strength. Little by little, the fog was clear. A sharp crack on the door snaps you awake. Moments later, you stride back on deck to issue commands. The cult fortifications, or fortness, is far from inhabited islands. We'll need to investigate through open waters before we can find port. This is the lone ship view. It allows you to change your default settings that way you used to in combat. Pick your preferred distance. Well, probably right here. Saving crew person. Save the position of your crew. Oh. So, it's you on there. Captain Ken here. Is there a way to name the other crew members? Huh. I wonder if there is. I'm not sure if there is. We got Captain Ken. Okay. button can be used to bring the ship about. Hopefully we can name the crew in the future a little bit. Because if we can, that'll make it more fun. Let's see, lighthouse have their surrounding fog of war removed, so are visible upon the map entry containing details charts of the look. Okay. Locate the exit gate and complete the required number of events to unlock. If you sail to the lighthouse first, that will help you explore the area. Ahoy! So one key requires, on the far right, requires like 4. We have 4 events we have to do. What's this one? The teeth. The teeth. Your early days as a cultist come to mind. Days spent testing in the shape and strength of your newfound devotion, wrecked by doubt. You throw yourself from the pinnacle, like so many, I guess, occultists after you, into the rocky waters below. You emerge reborn, ignorant of the legends your rite of passage would become. Coming back to your senses, you notice a body bobbing in the water. Only the most sadistic would still force under there. Yeah. Ooh. The body is clinging to a rock, anger flaring in his eyes. You missed the start of his shout rant directed towards you. It appears he has assumed you are part of the cultists. You listen. He signed up with his friends. Their leader of the here test their loyalty. The first of the friends jumped willingly, dying to the. It was then he realized his mistake. The rest, hesitant and afraid, were pushed. He was the only survivor. You heard enough. You inform him that you flee the cult, having shed their blood to escape. You promise him that he'll have his own chance for vengeance, or his desire for vengeance will serve you well. He's a gunner, so we got 2 gunners now. Oops, my coffee. Cool, you guys can do that. Have you set up on there. And I believe this should keep them saved. So we got to portion our food amounts and everything. So what's this? Your heart skips a beat as you notice a cult colors flying high on the horizon. You maintain course and speed and speed. After all, no reason to suspect you at this distance. As the minutes drag, honestly, the cult ship vanishes from sight completely. The crew themselves, an extra ration of guard. Okay. So we're sailing. We're sailing. Get this one here we missed. A cult ship has been dodgingly pursuing you for a while now. It's small but light, and it's slowly gaining. Through the spyglass you see familiar face manning the helm, and your heart sinks. Samuel's parents were some of your first, and they pursued you. Ensured the orphan was well looked after. Even after all these years, you imagine he still looked up to you. You remember proudly watching as he given command of the first ship. It didn't matter that it was raggedy, workman-like vessel. The ship pursues you now, although he has clearly upgraded it in the meantime. What does he seek? Knowing Samuel, he probably has questions. You slow the ship, allowing him to move closer. No thanks to you was always a vote, so you're not sure what you can say that will sway him to your cause, but there is a bond there. One you might yet use to save him. You watch the ship closes, his expression unreadable. Once within hang range, Samuel has redemption in his heart. He probably thinks he's redeeming your soul. You regain yourself to battle. Man the guns! For Captain Ken! Wow. You got a mortar gun.
Brace for impact! Push them back!
Oh, it's a button. Wow, man. Heal him up, heal him up, heal him up.
Brace for impact!
Incoming! I'm taking on too much water. You're not getting away. On guard! Restore health. Back up. Down you go, buddy. The look of Samuel, let's see, look of betrayal in Samuel's eyes. He would not surrender, nor give up until you had paid for your transgression. As he fell, the look on his face said it all. Why? You never ever remembered the thing, and friendships were not encouraged in the cult, but Samuel was dear to you. You can't stay here, and as you tell the crew to forget about the savage, you suggest to keep your voice level. Goodbye! So long! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Go ahead and get the crew. Let's get some stuff repaired here. He like completely messed up the ship so bad. You drop to your knees, it feels like lightning storms inside your skull, and you sense a massive ancient intelligence emerging from it. Scanning the horizon, you see disturbance in the water, and it approaches fast. Oh no! It's coming! Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Help! 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 Oh no! You can't avert your eyes as they're rolling the closest distance whenever it's upon you. You're not prepared to best such a beast. Fight it off and flee. First aid's prepared. Oh, bloody hell! Now flee before it starts attacking again. If you don't flee in time, you will repeatedly attack. The bar will only go. Go, 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 go. Here it comes. Here it comes. The Kraken. Oh boy. I thought you were a myth. Oh! Whoa! Fight, 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 fight! Go, go, go! Go, 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 go! No more! Get to the center of the ship! Center of the ship! Oh, it squirts! Ew! Ink! Yuck! Go, 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 go. Why ain't you going? Why ain't you going? One guy got picked up. Got it, go. Go. It's a man, that's right. Go, go, go! I forgot I took the guy out the can. You wounded the creature and escaped somehow. You feel your bones that the... Yeah, it is the Kraken. It wasn't Cthulhu. If it was Cthulhu, we probably would have been dead just straight away. We'll need the time to... Okay. Good thing we kept that there. I actually like this game so far. It's actually not bad. It is a very interesting game. I'm glad I added this to wishes. I think I had this game in mind to play for a while. The whole map. There's one more stage up that way. Okay. It's I guess the final one in order to open up the next location. We really need to get a bigger ship and more crew. There's just no doubt about it. We need a bigger ship and more crew. Oh, here we go. Let's get another repair going on. The current bearing leads to a head-on collision with a vessel flying cult colors. We can't risk them spotting us and revealing our location. Attack. I don't know. Let's see what Captain Ken says. Let's see if he's able to answer, of course. Let's let Captain Ken decide this. After all, I'm nothing but a passenger who was locked in prison. I'll give it a few minutes and see if he responds. But yes, sorry about switching the type of stream from the VR chat to this because Erica's replying back. She just says attack. But I figured, basically, I said the game, VR chat is a little bit, I don't know, it's kind of risky with banning stuff, so. But in general sense, what I was going to talk about was that my channel is meant for a hobby channel, so really, yeah, I'm just on here for here and there doing stuff. And it's basically like me being a part of like a anime of my own, because like I'm going into all these different worlds. Erica says attack, so we'll just go for attack, because we gave Ken a few minutes now and he hasn't replied back, so we'll just go ahead and attack. Moving closer. Captain Ken's gonna go for the masks. Oh, I can put multiple people in the cannons, I didn't know that. Moving closer! Race for impact! I'm gonna back up a little bit. Got him hit. Moving closer. Take out the captain! Double cross, double cross. Ship went down. It was like Erica's call as the second in command was correct. Take them down. We're barely surviving. Our hulls. Taker D's almost dead. One of our crew then excitedly shows you a jeweled mug he found among the wreckage. The metal has melted in places and still feels hot to the touch, but it still looks capable of holding a gourd. Let's get some repair going on. Heal up the crew as well. There you go. We are ready to go. Hopefully we can get out of here before things blow up. Now the danger has passed. The crew bombarded with questions. You feel reasonable. You feel responsible, I guess that's the proper word. And share what little you know. That creature the cult worshipped it's part of what they call the Great Project. You reinforce your efforts on searching or reaching port as quickly as humanly possible for their sake and yours. The dull arch in your head recedes slightly, and you realize you can't remember a time without it. You feel more like yourself again and wonder if it will take a banish. How long will it take to banish the ache entirely? The charts you found in the captain's cabin show a nearby port. Land safe that interferes with what? Whoa! that will point near its nearest hidden point of interests. The compass will not point towards things that have been uncovered from the fog of war. If you follow the arrowhead, it will take you to the nearest port. I guess we gotta get a port so we can heal, so best idea. Whoa, man, we're in a stormy area. Once the ship is docked, the crew seemingly reluctant to part ways. After all, they would still be prisoners of the cultists, or worse, without you. You suggest a farewell drink in the nearest tavern. Let's see, the drinks flow and the tension eases as another empty tank card, whatever. It's basically a cup full of beer. Is banged on the table. The crew make life pledges to you. You manage to secure a cheap room with plenty of beds upstairs. Once you've slept it off, you can all part ways. Your head aches more than it should, and an unease creeps through your mind. Heavily mead is a different story to Sarrow mate wine. So what is it, Ken? Call it a night. And of course, Erica can answer for Ken if she wants. One more beer and on another round. So, this and words are butchered feet, like occasionally bodies shake the tabletop. Just your typical evening in the dock slide. Gorg hole? What? Pour my next on the ground, lad. I'm taking off. Another round. Again, or... Again, or taking off. Ugh. If it was me, I would have took off, because after all that experience, I kind of just want some time to think. But Erica says take off. Okay. The second in command's taking charge. Ken's in the back doing his paperwork right now. What's this? Tentacles gasping from every angle, no escape. They predict your enemy movements, attract unearly to you like a compass to polar north. Wrapping slowly around you, they pull you down, down, down deeper. What? You draw awake, I'm like... Yeah, it feels more similar than that. More incestuous. Something within you cries out, and then you do see an air scream. Your crew stir from their bed just as the door flies off its hinges. Two shadow forms crossing the threshold. What in the heck is that? Two arms. It's got green blood. Luckily, none of your crew were hurt. The two corpses of something, a nightmarish conjuring of man and sea creature. The folk tales made real. They've been seen before, but the crew clearly never imagined they would. Downstairs, the innkeeper is dead, and the hint of the dawn looms upon to the back of the ship, yeah. In your cabin, angry, discussing, yeah. You know in your hearts that hiding is pointless, land offers no haven. The cult will not rest until they have you and all free men under their yoke. This is problem. Crippling blow on the cult to kill the Kraken. The crew stop and listen. When you speak up, you explain that the Everyone have always been out there, unseen and preying on those who stray too close to water alone at night. You tell them your head aches and how you feel there is some connection between those creatures and the Kraken and yourself. Tell them your intent to fight. You plan on going on the offensive. Okay. It is just now. You have time to preparation for your mission. First step is to visit the ship before you recruiting some more crew. Perhaps a coin will buy you greater loyalty. Ah, your gold and supplies are found here. You can repair your ship hull. There you go. On occasion. Okay. Ooh, a mortar gun. Woohoo! We got a mortar gun. That's what I'm talking about. You can sell weapons and upgrades. Oh, so this is kind of similar to that. Ooh, let's increase the number of cannons. Ooh, I like it. We'll increase these two sides. Okay, got more cannons here. Upgrades improve your ship. Hull armor, spikes. Oh man, there's so much to do with your ship you can upgrade. This is kind of similar to the space thing I've been wanting to do, where you can just place down your types of weapons and stuff and upgrade your ship and do everything. This is kind of similar, but more obviously in a pirately theme. So this is pretty cool. Selection upgrades. You can improve the selection of your ship and by dragging and choosing upgrades and comprising. Okay. Armor. Okay. You can browse new ships. Oh, I want new ships. What's new ships? So the I don't know if we wouldn't have spent all the money on the other stuff. What if I lower the... Right, it gives me a little bit of money back. Okay, get less cannons on this side, but this on that side. Gives me a 34, so that's still not enough. I would say probably... Yeah, probably... That was a lot wider. Ship cannot hold as many weapons as your current ship. Any weapons that cannot be moved across will be sold. So this doesn't hold as many weapons. Oh, I see, because it eliminates the 4 guns on thing and only has 2 guns but has more cannons. This one is a lot bigger and everything, so we need about 500 gold to save up to work on that. So for now, let's just upgrade all of our cannons. What happened? Don't tell me we're haggling here. Grr! I hate you. I think they were haggling with me. That's fine. Sure. Increase morale. You can get more crew if you want. He's a navigator. This one here has an anchor. Oh. He's a sailor. So repairs and special repairs. Heck yeah. I want a repair guy. I'm guessing there's no way to actually, that's in tavern, prison, return to port, increase morale. You leave towards, time to leave, okay. Shot and steal, lads. Uh-oh. Okay, you're a repairman. Get to access to that. You get to work on that. Get on the cannons. Increase our actions. Harpoons are aquatic monsters that appear on the cult vessels. They can dive into waters. What? Take it down. Repair the guy. Let's move in. Yeah. Goodbye, buddies. The fleeing vessel dealt with their more cult ships, tracking you down. You rapidly raise the sails. It has been destroyed! Let's get healed up. Get the repair going on. Make sure all the crew's healed up. Let's have him mounted on the gun. So them all set up in positions. Save it. Let's wait till he finishes the thing, and then we're gonna save it again, and that way we have full actions here. Cool. The bar highlighted at the bottom of the screen represents the cults are tracking you down. Once all the bars and cult symbols are fully lit, you will be chased by either cult ship, the Harpagers, whatever they're called, this little fish people thing, or the Kraken itself. Oh, that one would be the worst. When dealing with the events using the cult symbols, you can decrease the bar by defeating enemies. If however you flee, the cult will be onto you. Okay. Smoke on the horizon reveals itself to be a cult ship in some distress. Whether it had sustained damage from a prior battle or some other means matters little to you. Watch the crew struggle to contain the fire. Should we finish them off? Should we finish them off? I imagine we should. I would think, yeah. Finish them. Let's finish it off. I love the graphics though. The graphics are in it. Prepare the move in!
Oh no.
Whoa! It dropped like acid or something. See all the crew out. Move in. And there you go. Woo! I like how he says we are useless, and here we are doing all the work, and he's being lazy and doing paperwork. Yeah, I know Captain Ken. He's down there probably chilling in his captain quarters, just chilling, just doing paperwork. Like, oh man, there's a lot of commotion out there. I'm sure Erica can handle it all, right? So yeah, she can take care of the ship right now. I gotta work on getting this paperwork done so we can figure out how to, find the Kraken or deal with this cult. He's doing all the work downstairs. Success! Some repair can be done here. I'm glad we got this guy here who can repair stuff, so he's actually pretty cool. Let's put you back on there, put you back over here. We definitely need more crew, that's for sure, if we can manage it. The tricky part is that we gotta get to manage the crew's happiness, we gotta manage the food, we gotta manage gold. There's a lot of big managing stuff going on. High maintenance, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So I guess we gotta search around. Some gold. Oh, there's a door to lead somewhere else. Yep, found one of the things. What's this one? Bell tolling in the nearby village warned everyone of the cultists on a slave raid. They're not long left then. Oh, okay, it's not long since they left their ship, which is breached and protected by another cult vessel moving to engage you. If we take out the first ship quickly, we can bombard and breach the vessel while it is vulnerable. If things don't go our way, we could be fighting one ship after the other. We're not ready for that. Fight or don't fight. Fight or don't fight. It's an event. If we do it fast with a mortar, we can probably do it. Erica says all in. It's do or die. The cultists on the island have seen you as well and have abandoned their raid to return to their ship. If you do not defeat the first one, okay, yep. Okay, we're engaged. Move in, move in. You take them out on that side. Aim for that. Aim for that. Aim for that. Good, heal up, heal up, heal up. Man the guns so we shoot faster. Under attack. Oh wait, it's gonna drop poison probably. There it goes. Repair this ship quickly. With the first ship battle won, you immediately attend your attention to the second vessel. So how's that going to work? Do we do combat? Second ship is back in the water, but struggling to get out the shallows. The small crowd of local islanders is watching from the beach, cheering for your shots as they slam into the cold. Yeah, see, we're heroes. And Captain Ken's finally emerged from his cabin. Captain Ken finally emerged, the captain of the people. Looks like Ken will still have paperwork there to do, by the looks of his comment. Anything over here? Oh, there's a vent here. You've been keeping watch on the cult ship, which has boarded a vessel belonging to the artisans guild. Well, you could something. Ken's text is in the way. Always willing to repay their debts handsomely. I would soon strike first, true. I'll make the decision myself. And there, you keep our distance. Fire there. Fire there. Fire there. Aim for the captain. Poison. Masks is down. Move the ship in. Move the ship in. Zoom back. Prepare to fire. It's gonna blow. Once you've salvaged what you can, you head towards the ship. Okay. Full hull, received a full hull repair. Cool, thank you. The timer decreased. It was another event right here. Your spyglass is trained on a reprintable or whatever it is site, a cult slave ship. It's traveling slowly, no doubt weighing down. So pretty much, should we stand by or free them? Should we stand by or free them? Erica's going nutty with free them. We must free them. So second in command Erica is demanding we go and free them. You remind the crew of to be wary of, if the ship is destroyed, everyone on board, slaves and all, will die. So our goal is to kill the thing. Okay. Okay, so that's our goal. And we're going in full hard. Yep. dang. Oh, he took him out. He sniped him. We are moving closer now. Oh, dang. Uh-oh.
Brace for impact!
Incoming! Oh! It's gonna be difficult. They got a medic as well. Oh no! Poison, man. Oh, I can't get on there. Oh, dang. Got two of them. This is difficult. is difficult. How are we gonna take out these guys? Trying to think. Yep, that's the way. We gotta lower their masts. Come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. Good, good, good. We got him down now. Let's heal up and we can go in for an attack. Let's move in. Yeah! Victory! We got it. The slaves must have been recently captured, as they had not yet been robbed of their individuality, and were in reasonably good condition. That would have been changed without your intervention. Thank you. Let's see. Several of them were fishermen. They know enough to take charge of the captainship. They intend to return. Cool. Also, certain missions can actually improve your morale by doing certain missions as well. I think we lost a crewmate during that fight, too. That was a new experience, actually jumping onto the ship to fight. Can't enter that because it's under cult control. Another mission over there. I think that mission was probably the hardest because I was like kind of scared to toss the crew onto the ship. I wasn't thinking they were capable of actually doing that and gaining a victory from it. Let's see, is there any repair thing? Nope, we pretty much searched all around, and that's it. So it'd be risky to check out this other event, but it may I may just do it anyway. Never know. You recognize the distressed ship being hounded by a pursuing cult vessel. It was one of the lucky ones that successfully managed to flee the port when it came under attack. Its luck appears to be running out, though the shots from the cult ship are inching closer with each passing moment. You weigh your options. So, fight or leave? Oh. Fight. You have made a friend. The occult vessel immediately switches your attention to you. Whatever else happens, you brought the fleeing ship time. You made a friend, that's what it says at the bottom. It's interesting. We're gonna fight. Moving closer if we can. Level up. The medic actually leveled up, that's interesting. Wow, the front of the hull here got damaged. Didn't expect that. Was going down. It's going down here in a second. They're gonna go down. Shoot the mortar! Shoot the mortar! There it is! As the crew set about collecting any valuables, you scan for the fleeing ship, which has now parked considerably distance. You can't begauge them for getting away as fast as possible. Awesome. There's some repair to be done over here, looks like. Cool. Cult defeated. Timer decreased. Kind of reminds me of a certain game I played. Shadows of Mordor. It seems the cult has thrown caution to the wind since your departure, and the appearance of the Kraken guides you. You've given up hope of a quiet escape. Laying awake for hours, you rack your brain over how you fight a deep-sea creature you cannot reach. That's gonna be a tricky thing. An ancient, unfathomable consciousness bears down on you with terrible weight. Tentacles rise again, snatching at you, but now you can hold them off. You sense frustration and curiosity from the consciousness at your newfound strength. A huge gap pod emerged from the blackness, ready to envelop you. A beacon appears in the hot encroaching darkness before sinking beneath you and exploding in absolute illumination. The paw shrinks back with a roar. You sit on the bullet paw, right? If you can somehow hit the Kraken underwater, it may. So it sounds like they're wanting something like a torpedo, or dropping bombs in water. In other words, didn't they have mines, like little floating, like little spiky mines you can throw in the water, or is that just in like little silly like other games, like cartoon games? You call the crew to attention. We make for the island of landfall. If the artifactors in the Great Library don't know how to, you pause, letting out information to sink in. Without updates, safest sea routes there, so we must first find a explorer guild nearby port. Port's the other way, but I'm gonna explore a bit. We have 5 events for this one. People go about their business unaware that their neighbor port was captured by the cult. You make your way to explore guilds so you can find information. On the way, you pass through several ports. Okay. You find yourself on the wrong side of the law, you can pay off your fine and Captain Ken. Prison. Or help. Uses a captain log, collect money. Okay. Cool. So that's how you say the game's going to Explorer Guide. I'm trying to like figure it out on my own right now. Oh, he didn't die. We still got him. Broken fingers, reduced in repairing. Was that slower? He's got high navigation skills. Melee fighter out like that. This healer can heal up pretty good. This navigation guy is doing pretty well. Looks like we can get another healer, surgeon. I'd actually like another repair guy, to be honest. Get 2 repairmen, that'd be nice. But the thing is, though, our close combat would be nice. The Marine. Oh, he gets less poison gas for stuff. So if anyone boards us, he'd be like a really good close combat fighter. Because we got cannon users, navigation, the captain, and then we got the repair guy. But we don't have a melee fighter, so this is something I kind of want to do. The ship can't hold any more people anyway, so we're good. We don't need to raise our thing. Oh. What is it? Quest log. Okay. Trade routes. Yeah, good. Repair and upgrade ship, yes. Acid bomb. Ooh! We got acid bombs. Cluster bomb. Ooh! I like that. Fire cluster. Let's repair all. Which one you get left? Let me sell that. Buy the fire cluster bomb. Oh yeah, we got a fire cluster bomb. What's this one? Suppression. Swirl gun designed to knock enemy crew to the floor and stun them. Oh yeah, that would be nice. Oh, okay. So if we have fax cannons here, what we could do is remove these cannons completely, sell those off, so we can't do that? Wonder why you can't do that, that's weird. Huh. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Okay. Oops. I sold the wrong thing. Oops. It's this thing here that we're seeing that shoots off stuff. Yeah, and you put that here. Anti-boarding spikes. Lifeboats. Special sunken shipwreck events can only be as a diving bell. Critical for collecting captain logs. Hull armor. That'd probably be nice, hull armor. The only thing we can get is lifeboats. If it reaches 0, they'll have lifeboats to get into. Ship is destroyed. Unlocks when hull reaches 0 health. Water gauge is full. It doesn't explain what happens after that. So I was gonna put in spikes. These spikes have been built to inflict damage on enemy boarders as they leap onto your vessel. They also damage enemy crew when they board your ship, not when they flee back to their own. Man, we need to get some monies. We got no monies at all. I guess we'll put an extra cannon on this side, an extra cannon on that side, just to have waste some of the money. Yep, that'll have to work for now. So we got a new fire cluster bombs, we got a full max cannons on this side, because we seem to always be attacking on that one side. We never usually need cannons on this side, but we'll just maximize it in case we do. And then we got that options. So back to sea. What's this? A thud of alert. Okay, so we got extra cash, I guess, for that. We got a lighthouse over here. Foods. Got some fishing done. While performing routine maintenance on the rig, an enemy ship appeared and moved in to attack. Unfortunately, raft selection is out of action unless it is repaired mid-battle. Oh, so we're getting attacked. There we go. You're on fire, buddy. You're on fire. Switch teams up. Whoa! Fire is burning, buddy. There's thunderstorms going on. Board it! Get a lot more resources for that, don't we? You brisk in the aftermath of a hard-fought victory as your crew held back crates of provisions. This time, at least, it was... Oh, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. So, I think it is kind of that. If you blow this ship up, you're not getting as much resources, and if you take this ship, you basically get more resources, but it's a riskier method, of course. But we can probably still blow the ship up since we got the resources, right? I assume that's still a thing, so let's go ahead and do that. Blow it up! Whoa, lightning. Then again, it may not go down. Who knows? It'd be cool if you could just raid it and then you blow it up. That'd be kind of cool. That's what I always loved about pirate games. You can always do that. Oh, well, at least we'll leave it on fire, right? Doesn't look like you quite can. Let's burn it up in the front. Lieutenant achievement unlocked. At least we left it on fire, right? At least no one can use it against us. It'll burn down and sink. A holler from the crow's nest. A ship bursting with weapons and bigger than your own is on an intercepting course. Intercourse. With such a forewarning, escape is merciful still. It's okay. Do I dare turn my back on a powerful enemy and take them on? Take them on. Or we're not in a position to fight, something like that. All hands on deck, full sails. So, in other words, run away or fight. Second command, Erica. It's your choice. Do we run away and try to save ourselves from a much powerful enemy? Fight. Every answer Erica's gonna give me is fight. Fight them. Prepare for a fight. Whoa! 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 Acid. Yeah, I don't like this guy. Are the more like shots over there? Shoot on their mortar. Next shot. We got this. How's it not being boarded? Oh, it still needs to be hit. Seal you guys up. Our hull didn't take much damage at all, actually. Engage the sea fort. We'll come back when we're better prepared. Strong, unyielding sea fort will have been... Sea fort will have seen your... The sea fort has seen your approach for sure. And they'll be more than ready if you decide to dash yourself against it. Defeat a sea fort by killing, if you disable the mega mortar, by destroying all 4 stone selections. I'd say better prepared for that. If you are slowly catching up with another vessel, it hasn't diverted course, but as you gain the ground on its signal goes up, they appear to be surrendering. Perhaps they mistook your natural course as an attempt for intercepting them. If you're willing to give up their goods that easily, they deserve to be robbed. Of course, that will show we're not out to rob them. So, rob them, or rob. Basically, it's like rob them or rob. 2 options here. Rob them or rob. Oh. Don't rob them and rob. Erica says rob them. Sure. Maintain distance. Your opponent raises the white flag, you have outmatched them, but do you accept their words in your ear, but to accept their surrender? You feel you may not have been so and another life. Reject them and continue fighting. What's the choice, Erica? Second in command. Big steps. This is...
Hold your fire!
One of the cages. The island of Dead Man's Spire is covered by giblets swaying slightly in the coral breeze. Most contain skeletons long picked up. Someone contained occupants that yet live. Only the worst criminals are here to serve as an example to others. You've no doubt some are less than deserved of their prison thanks to the corruption of levels. Officials, nothing is stopping you from freeing one of the prisoners to join your crew on your head. She says unlock cage, okay? You survey the cages which still living occupants, trying to get a sense of whether they will be strong enough to serve through her, and when the prisoners clearly sense their potential freedom. Who will you choose? One proclaimed his innocence, choose to believe and free him. One remains silent and stoic, trusts in his discipline. So, do we choose the guy who says he's innocent, or trust the guy who says he's just being quiet and stoic? So it's basically... Basically, that's what it is. Basically, it's, you gotta choose who is the stoic type, or who if he's the innocent type. Stoic. The moment they loosen the cage, you prepare for treachery and manage to grab them back into the cage. In the state, it's like living with an empty potato sack. A couple of prisoners chuckle. Others whoop and cheer at the environment. Entertainment, I think that's what the word is. You feel that freeing others may be too risky and leave. Something over here. Oh, that's the bell thing we saw earlier. So special things require bells. So that means we have to get a bell thing installed. You encounter a ship, I don't know what that word is, to one side, palms of water envelop. You can probably change the chat location actually down to here. I hope it would help better. From the deck without rapid intervention, it will soon sink beneath the waves. Intervene and help them, or lead them to their fate. Help? I'd imagine his second in command is going to say help. Ken's still down doing his desk work. Fate! Wow, that's cruel. That is cruel. Negative. Aw, You hurt the crew morale, Erica. What a shame. What a shame. I thought it was going to be help. Oh wow, there's multiple gates we can go through now. 6, 5. The head warns something is coming from your suspicions. Oh, dang!
Halifront!
Whoa! Get away, get away, get away! Okay, that wasn't too bad. And morale went back up, so it actually didn't work too bad. You wonder how long the castaway had seen you and been desperately waving, but that was invisible in the vast expanses of the ocean that surrounds you. You're close to him now, but as you pull closer, you see something surprising. He is a cultist. He may be a cultist, but he's still a man and needs help. Leave him. Maybe his faith will save him. So do we leave him or not? Leave him or not? You gonna be cruel, Erica, or are we gonna be nice? Which one is it, huh? Huh? Because I can't say, because otherwise it seems like it's always the opposite. Leave him! He down for the count. I mean, we only got like 100 gold, that's it. We're not getting much on the gold department. Speaking of which, we got some more gold. So got the whole vast of the map. The only thing left to do right now is either I go to up here where the fort is and take a shot at it, or we just continue on. Top one required 8, so let's go with the 8. Let's go with the exit where it says 8. Oops. Yep, there it is. What's this? A faction occupies this map. Defeating any guarding ships or sea forts that belong to this faction will reduce their influence. Once the bar is emptied, a faction boss will be dispatched. Destroying that will be, and that faction will be removed. Vacating any defenses. If there is a port in the map, which with a fraction pieces of that port prices will be increased. We got some food. Great! So now we got, not only do we got some crazy sea creatures after us, now we got a enemy pirate faction here. With a boss and like 3 other little dudes. I don't know what the heck that is. The rat infestation takes control. Well, it's going to involve a bell. It's a guarding ship. Web husk. You move through the sheet web almost over the area, and before long the ship is infested with spiders. These islands were once home to wealthy merchants. Okay. In this combat, you will face giant spiders who will periodically attack both vessels while individually weak. What? What? Fog going on here. Spiders! Load that gun real quick. Let's move in, move in. On guard! Oh, he's stunned. Navigating guy, go over there. Parapet, go over there. Oh, no, no, no! No, 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 that happened, no! It jumped on the ship, I didn't know it was blowing up. With the poor visibility and huge spider attacks, that was a nightmare battle. While the potential loot is tempting, you have no desire to linger and suffer spider attacks. Do you think in the far southeast there is a entire region taken over by arachnoids and is solving? That's a pretty interesting fight, though. I like that. Oh, dang. Gained a trait. We're too vulnerable to attack. The fog thins to reveal a roulette of another vessel, although there is no sign of whether they spotted you or planned to attack. Do you wish to attack? Oh yeah, let's go and attack. I already know Erica will say. She already say attack. On guard! Let's heal up, and then we're gonna go and attack them and claim a lot of resources. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to keep up on all that. On guard! Much bigger ship too. I wish you could take a ship that you have and you could transfer stuff. That'd be nice. Oh, that's bad. So this environment has fog, so it means even if you discover the area, you're still stuck with it. Yep, here comes the first influencing battle. Okay, target that, target that, target that. Masks are going to be in the way. Let's load up the stun gun so we can get close. Ooh. Arrgh! Bye! Among the float some, your crew find a member of Trunks. Nothing but junk, one of them explains. Exclaims, another looks crestfallen. Yep. Gone to Davy Jones' locker. And we have to defeat the fort too, apparently. Uh-oh. There's an event over here. Sure, we'll just engage them. We need as much as we can get. Move closer. Attack the mask. attack over here. Attack up here. You shoot up there.
He's crawling on the ship. It's down. Heal up the shipmates here. Move in closer. On guard! Yeah! Sure, the ship's repaired. It's a much bigger ship for the occultists. I didn't realize they had access to those kind of ships. One more mortar gun shot. There we go. Such a rapid fire attack. I think my attacks are just too much maintenance problems, and they can't keep up with all of it. So they probably need like a very large crew in order to do it all. The cry goes up, a sail that has been in the distance. Through your spyglass you can tell it's already changed course to head straight for you. It's clearly hostile. There is no time to avoid. We'll be ready. Pretty much. Jump across. Freedom. Heal up, heal up. Oh, dang. Brace!
Incoming! Heal up, heal up, heal up. a lot more gold on that one. I don't think you can leave, can you? Nope. Uh-oh. It's gonna be problematic. What's this? When you move between maps, time to passes, the passage of time will gradually replenish, as well as restock ports. And to bring up the ROMs that will allow you to wait into this expansion map. I guess we're gonna fight this guy. B1 full assault. Let's move in. These guys think they can beat us. But we'll show them. Stuns them. As you travel through the ship for variables, you discover a small cabin filled with bizarre markings and symbols on the wall. In what could easily be blood. You yell at the crew to finish up and fast. You have a strange feeling you won't be sleeping easy tonight. Should be a port right here, actually. Oh yeah, now we're fully repaired. What kind of guns they got? A lightning gun. Change reaction to crew, interrupting them for a short time. We need a ship with 2 mortars. That'd be nice, and some more crew. Interesting movements. I don't know if we've got any ship that actually has 2 mortars. What's my current ship, I wonder? How much help does my current ship have? Is there anything where it tells you that? Upgrades. Ooh. Large metal spikes that are added to the sides of the ship, causing high damage when ramming. Also causes damage to enemy ship when they ram you. Anti-ram. When deployed, an enemy ship attempts to ram you, a fuse is triggered and the anti-ram shoots out two metal tipped poles filled with explosives. When they detonate, they halt the ram and cause damage to the enemy vessel. You can only be used once per battle. Ooh. Then we got lifeboats and water pumps. I like those, a better ship, probably. So my ship looks like that. That's what this ship looks like. It's a little smaller. This one's a little bit like that. This looks like the same size. So I feel like something that's like 500 something bucks probably be better. Might be down there. Oh, cool. I forgot you can collect money. So now we got money to get another person if we want to, but we need, like I said, I think a bigger ship. Time to fight again. So now we got spikes on our ship. Check that out. Take you guys out quickly. Brace for impact. Too close to bring it. Huh. That's interesting. I guess intervene and help. Ooh, some fish. Take advantage of your good timing and trade. Ah, so this is probably some fishermen you can get trade for. Nah, I'm good. We got plenty of food. Well, I guess we can give it a shot. Engage Sea Fort. It's the first Sea Fort battle we've ever done. Oh no! Whether seeking vengeance for his fallen comrades or looking to defend his interests, this pirate leader has forced you to battle. We're all going in then. Prepare for a pirate battle, everybody! This is where things get ugly. Get the water.
Woo. Yeah, repair that. Get on the mortar. Dang. Eat that, buddy! Arrgh! Woo! The pirate captain, Pirate Captain Ken, is beating everybody up thanks to Second Command Erica. A grim realization hits you. Something is coming for you. What's coming? Oh, there it is. Storage 3, storage 2, storage 1. Yeah, because we have a storage 3, so ours is like a brig, I think. So what we want is like maybe a $500 one for this one here. I guess we'll go with that. Let's add that in there. So now we got a ram thing that can shoot explosives if they try to get on. Yeah, nothing so far I see that's interesting. Deck reinforcement. The deck is, this section has been reinforced, making it able to sustain more damage. Performance improves as the performance of the helm recharges. Repair speed, hull cracks. It's hard to do that. Performance. Sure, we'll spend 90 for the cannon and increase the performance of it. We buy a lifeboat now. Lifeboat. Did we avoid it? I think we avoided it. Chicken. I wasn't gonna fight that thing with less health. I wanted more upgrades and stuff. Come on. I would rather save that for a ship, an extra bigger ship, but
I guess it's better to actually have a, I think it's better to have a, oh, you can engage C4. Well, now that we know how to do a C4, it's actually not that bad. Pretty easy. I just know you need a lot of good stuff on it. It doesn't look like any of the ship I've seen so far has like 2 mortar guns, so we're not seeing any really big, crazy ships. Your lookout calls down from the crow's nest. The ship has been in distance and yells, "Sir, I can see we're much faster than we can easily outrun." Nah, not today. It's engage. Stalled on some time. Brace for impact! Oh! How do you like that? I love that. That collision effect, man. Bam! I love that. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I actually like the way it looks. This game's graphics are pretty good, and it's got a unique style to it. Kind of like Trover that we'll play at 10 p.m., which we're getting close to. We've been playing this for a while now. So we'll probably end up doing a few more, then we're probably going to stop at a dock, save, and call it a day. Whoa! I didn't read it, so now we ran into this. Since it's purple. The front's damaged. Whoa! Don't let blow up, don't let blow up. Whoa! Whoa, it's like dropping bombs on us. Whoa! There's a wave!
Brace for impact!
Ram them! The crew draws straws for who gets booty. Reclaim duty. No one likes davering for Sobden booty. I vote we send Ken since he's been at the desk all day. We'll get him. Crew killer. 100. I killed 100 people in pirating. Let's find a area to rest at. Get some fish, so we got some more food. Nah, we're good. There it is. Oh great, it's got pink on it. Investigate town. Interesting. Explorers Guild. $7:32, which actually is pretty close to time. So yeah, we can pretty much go ahead and go. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!